Everyone on stage, sit up in your chair now. Wonderful. Go ahead and just put your hands out in front of you, just like a zombie, straight out in front of you. Both arms straight out in front of you, perfect. And I want you in your mind's eye to picture and imagine that I'm coming by right now and I'm tying a string with helium balloons around your wrist. That's right. And they're starting to pull your arms up higher and higher and higher, lifting, rising, floating. Your arms are lifting, rising and floating, lifting, rising and floating, lifting, 10 balloons, 20 balloons, lifting and rising, all in your mind's eye. Just think of how powerful you are in your mind, that you can do this. And in just a moment, I'm going to come by and I'm going to cut the string. And when I do, your hands are going to drop down to your lap. And when they do, just allow yourself to relax even 10 times deeper right now. That's right. Stuck tight to your chair. And relax. And sleep.
Well, some wise guy here at your party found some glue and he put paste all over your seat. You sat down on the chair and now you're glued to that seat. You can't get up.
Stuck tight.
You can sit up, but you can't stand up. Go ahead, try. The more you try, the harder and faster that glue dries, holding your bottom fast, firm, tight down to that seat. And it's a wimpy little chair, too. You can probably carry this chair above your head, around this entire building, around the whole block. But right now it's glued to your bum, and you can't get up, and you gotta go to the bathroom. Really bad. Man, do you need to go to the can. Oh, you're getting tasty. You gotta go so bad. Your clothes are getting tighter. You're getting that little cramp in your sides. You just gotta go wee, wee, wee. It's like that time you're on the interstate, bottleneck traffic. Mom said, did you go to the bathroom before you got in the car? And you said, yes, Mom, but you lied. And now you gotta go really bad. Wee! Maybe if you yell wee, wee, it'll help relieve the pressure. Go ahead, just yell wee, wee. The louder you yell, the better it feels. That's all right. You've actually got excellent control of your faculties. Everybody reach up, touch your nose. You won't have to go to the bathroom.
And sleep.
And then just lean to the side and find your pillow.
That's right.
Timber. Timber. Wherever your head is, that's your pillow. You want to reach up and fluff up your pillow, make it nice and soft and cushy. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Just fluff the pillow, shake the pillow, pat the pillow. It's a giant teddy bear. It's a giant teddy bear pillow, so you just want to wrap your arms around your giant teddy bear.
Yeah.
Go ahead, just snuggle up to that teddy bear. Give your teddy bear a noogie, noogie the teddy bear, noogie. Give your teddy bear a wet willy the teddy bear. It's my favorite line. And sleep. Folks, these are the stars of your show. The more you applaud, the more you laugh, the deeper they go. Put your hands together for them. They can hear you. They appreciate it. Feel free to enjoy the show from this point forward. You do not need to be quiet. I am going to ask you to do me a favor, though. I'm going to ask you not to videotape the show. We're actually videotaping it. We make the video available. Take all the photographs you want. Even come up to the edge of the stage and take a good picture if you want to. The reason I ask you to do that is that sometimes something happens that they don't want on YouTube. We then have the power to be able to delete that 10 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever it happens. It happens 2 or 3 times a year. I doubt it'll happen tonight, but you never know. Anyway, so just out of courtesy to your friends and your coworkers or whatever you want to call it. Man, is it hot up here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is hot and it is
She
humid.
definitely turned the heater up.
It is sticky, I'll tell you. It must be over 100 degrees. It's those theater lights.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just breathing down on you, and it's just like making you sweat. You can feel the sweat across your brow and up behind your ears. And it's like dripping down your back and under your arms. It's just, it must be 100 degrees. It's 110 degrees, and it's humid because they were boiling big vats of water in the kitchen, and it feels like a sauna. It feels like somebody locked you in a hay barn, and they closed all the doors, and the hay was wet, and it's hot, and it's sticky, and that person you're leaning against is starting to smell something awful.
What is that?
They are starting to reek like an old pair of gym socks. You know that lucky pair that Jock liked to wear game after game? Yeah, he'd never wash them. They'd get stiff and crusty in his locker. He'd take them out and put them back on. At the end of the game, when he took off his sneakers, boom, that smell would hit you. That's what the person next to you smells like right now. And I don't know what they had for dinner, but it didn't agree with them because they just let one rip. That was just wrong. They should go to a doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, they're lifting their leg in the air. They've got absolutely no dignity, no upbringing whatsoever. Where do they work? Entrada? Silent but deadly.
Oh.
Tell you what, reach under your chair. You'll find some room freshener.
Yeah.
Go ahead, grab that stuff. Spray the person next to you. Just spray it really good. You know where the smell came from.
Yeah, get 'em good.
Just take the cap off and baptize them with it. Go ahead. Yeah, just. And now they smell better.
Ooh.
In fact, the person next to you smells really good. They smell great. Hey, go ahead, lean over, take a whiff. They smell awesome. What is that scent?
I don't know, it's like potpourri.
Yeah, it's like the gentle essence of a spring bouquet of flowers. Hey, check this out. If you lift up their arm, it smells like one of those fresh baked cookies they were passing out earlier. Yeah, go ahead, just lift up their arm, take a whiff. What a great smell. Can't get enough of that. That's like stealing cookies from a cookie jar. Go ahead, take another whiff. They don't mind. You reach over, scratch your neighbor's head. Scratch your neighbor's head, and then smell your fingers. It smells like doggy do. Yeah, wipe it on them. Yeah, that's nasty. Tell you what, we've got a big industrial fan. We're going to put on the fan. It's going to drop down the temperature. Gets rid of the nasty smell almost instantly. And oh, does that feel good, doesn't it? Oh yeah, you're getting little goosebumps where you were sweating a minute ago. In fact, the temperature's starting to drop quite rapidly. Yeah, it's getting cold. I mean, we're talking Utah, bitter, winter, ice, windy, cold. It's like 20 below. With the wind chill factor, it's almost 35 below. You could get hypothermia when it gets this cold. This quick, you need to snuzzle up with the person next to you and get warm. It's a matter of survival for you and the kids.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't worry about your arms and your legs and your toes and your belly button. Just wrap your entire body around the person next to you and get warm any way you humanly can, because we're talking bitter cold. Some of you guys are saying, I should have volunteered. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. What is going on up here? I wasn't there. I was in Mexico. I have a postcard. Hey, everybody, reach up, touch your nose.
And sleep.
Hey, in a moment, you're all going to sit up. You're going to be watching the funniest movie you've ever seen in your entire life. It is a comedy of epic proportion. In fact, the more you laugh, the more the people around you laugh, because laughter is contagious that way. Everybody sit up and check out this film, because it's great. Yeah, it's a knee slapper. People start laughing so hard at this movie, they start crying. People that know to roll around the aisles and laugh so hard at this movie. I was going to stitch in my song when I watch this next scene. Here, watch. Oh, that's right. Check out the monkeys, they're jumping up and down, making faces at you. Yeah, you make faces at the monkeys, they'll make the same face right back at you. Go ahead, make faces at the monkeys. Yeah, the more faces you make, the more faces they make.
Pull on your ears.
Stick out your tongue, they stick out their tongue. Scratch yourself, watch they scratch just like you do. Oh, the monkeys got bored, now they're pushing those old people into that mud puddle. I don't know, there's something funny about watching old people slip in the mud. They're climbing all over each other, pulling each other back into the puddle, rolling around in the mud. Oh, look, there's that one person in the world that you just could do without. Could be your neighbor, it could have been a teacher, somebody in your life that you just wish wasn't there, and they're standing there yelling at the old people, get out of the puddle! And then the monkeys push them in. You're sitting there, you're laughing, you're having a good time, when suddenly the movie changes. chick flick. It's the saddest movie I've ever seen.
That's terrible. Why would somebody write a movie this sad?
It's the most heart-wrenching, depressing. It's like Romeo and Juliet, Casablanca, E.T., Old Yeller,
A Star is Born.
Sweet Home Alabama. And look at the little boy in the movie. He's about 6 years old and he's hugging his dog and he loves that dog. That dog's his best friend. He's had that dog his entire life. There were weeks when that dog was his only friend and they're going to take away his dog.
No.
Yeah. No, his parents were on vacation. They never came home. They don't know what to do with the kid. They got to send him to a boys' home and he can't keep the dog. And they're telling him to say goodbye to his best friend and he's looking at the man with those puppy eyes saying, no, one more day.
1 more hour.
1 more minute. The man grabs the dog by the collar, starts dragging him across the street. The boy starts screaming. The dog lunges to get back to his boy and gets hit by a car. Right in front of the kid. And now he's lost everything. I mean, his dog, his home, his parents.
Wait. The dog's okay?
The dog's all right.
He's getting up.
And the dog's running back to the boy. He's jumping all over the boy, and the boy's hugging the dog, and the dog's licking the boy.
And the boy's licking the dog. What happens?
Oh wait, look, there's a limousine. It's the airport. It's United Airlines. They found the parents.
Oh, good.
Yeah, apparently United had lost the parents in the baggage department for a couple of weeks. And if you're laughing right now, you've probably flown United. You understand. But now the whole family's back together again, and it sends that happy chill up your spine. You're sitting there feeling all warm and fuzzy, and suddenly the movie changes. It's a chiller. It's a thriller. It's one of those chop 'em up. And throw them off the back of the pickup truck movies. Look at that monster Insidious. It's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in your entire life. He's crouched behind that pile of trash. He's waiting for prey. That woman's walking towards him.
No.
She looks like your mom.
Oh, no.
That is your mom. That's your mom. Warn her about the monster. Tell her not to go by the monster. He jumps. He grabs her. She's pounding at his chest, gripping at his hair, clawing at his face. She pulls off the mask. It's your dad in a costume.
Dad, what the heck are you trying to do to Mom?
Go ahead. Tell Dad what you think of him doing that to your mom.
Idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. Google idiot. See whose picture shows up. Yeah. Shake your finger at him. That'll teach him.
Good choice of fingers.
Good choice of fingers. And look at Mom over there. Mom's laughing.
Just cracking up.
She got hit really good for Halloween. He was just getting her back for April Fools. They're both laughing. They're hugging. They're kissing like they're in high school again.
What are you doing?
They are sucking face.
Oh.
Hey everybody, sit up straight. Put on your seatbelt.
Buckle up.
Put on your 3D glasses.
We're going up.
The Utah State Fair has just installed a new roller coaster. It's hard to compete with Lagoon, but they're doing it. 250 feet of vertical fury. Hold on to the bars. It's going to be a long walkway. They're going down. Corkscrew turn. Wow. Wow. Through the ice cold water. Drenched to the bone. Going back up. show of hands, how many of you want what he's on? Totally legal. You're 150 feet in the air. Look at the people down there. They're so tiny.
Wave to them. That's silly. They can't see you.
Yeah, spit on them. No, don't do that. Oh, great. The guy that works here thought you were going to spit. He just spit back. Right in your eye. Lucky shot.
I bet you can't do that again, dude.
Right in your other eye.
Ah.
All right, buddy, you're really disgusting. Right in your mouth. Oh, and he chews tobacco.
Oh, great.
Menthol. Oh, great, somebody spewed on him. Now we took away all the track in front of us.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we're going to go backwards, but look behind you. There's no tracks there either. Wait, there's a sign. What's it say?
It says, buckle up. Prepare for the vertical bungee drop.
Oh, dude, if you don't want to go, put your hands in the air. Maybe they'll let you off.
Too late.
Retraction.
Wedgie.
Wedgie. Free fall. Retraction. Worse than the first wedgie. Ow. I think it's stuck.
Oh, no.
I think I need surgery.
Yep. It's
No,
really in there.
Stand up, pull it out. It's really in there. Everyone, stand up, pull it out. Yeah, everyone, just stand up, pull it out. Help your neighbor too. There's a stuck. Oh, your 3D glasses just fell off. You realize it was just a movie. So you take a deep breath in. It resets your heartbeat, your pulse rate, your blood pressure.
You find your chair.
You sit in your chair. You reach up, you touch your nose. Everybody leans to the left.
And sleep.
Yeah, you lean right, buddy. Somebody has to like Trump. I swear, it's my only political joke. I'll keep it out of the show, otherwise. People by the name of Michael Cohen are changing their names. Anyway. Oops, I just promised not to say anymore. Where were we? I forget. Hey, I got some itching powder. I'm going to sprinkle it on your toes. Yeah, this stuff's funny. You got that itchy burning sensation. It's growing right now between your toes, down the ball of your foot, down the arch, right back to your heel. You gotta get your shoes off and scratch those feet. Oh man, get those boots off, those sandals, those sneakers, those flip-flops, whatever they are, just get them off and scratch those feet because giant mushroom fungus are growing between your toes. The more you scratch one foot, the more the other one itches. It's the darndest thing you've ever experienced. You start scratching one foot, the other one itches. You start scratching that one, the other one itches. Just get the shoes off already and scratch. Oh man, oh man, oh man. If you had some like hemp rope or a hairbrush, you could just like get rid of that itch.
Oh,
You don't
yeah.
have any hemp rope, no hairbrush.
They have socks.
Socks, take off your
Yeah,
sock.
yeah.
Use it gently, floss between your toes. That'll get rid of the itch. Yeah, just take off your sock, floss gently between your toes with the sock. Yes, 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 yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Itchy burning sensation. Just get the sock off, the scratch between the toes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yes, 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 yes. And the other foot, get the other foot. The more you scratch one foot, the more the other one itches. Oh, get the other sock off too. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, if you want even better relief, grab your neighbor's foot. Yeah, grab your neighbor's foot, hold it really high in the air, scratch that foot. Yeah, the higher you hold it, the better it feels. Just grab their foot, hold it really high, scratch that foot. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Now that feels good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yes, 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 yes. If you want total relief, though, grab two shoes, any shoes. Red shoes, blue shoes, left shoes, right shoes. Grab two shoes, rub them together above your head, really high above your head. Just rub them together really fast, and music starts coming out of your shoes. Check it out. It gets rid of the itch, music starts coming out of the shoes, and you just want to get up and dance. It's the happy song, yeah! Everybody's dancing.
Eyes open.
It's a dance party. Yeah, they're giving away $100 bills to everybody that gets up and shows them the moves they like. They're giving away $500 $100 to anybody that shows them a move they've never seen before. But all good things must come to an end, and as the music begins to fade, everybody wants to find a chair. Everybody find a seat, yeah. And then you want to find your shoes, and you want to put those back on. Don't worry about your socks right now, just put your shoes back on, and you want to put your left foot in the right shoe. Your right foot in the left shoe. That'll make sure the itch doesn't come back. Yeah. Just put your left foot in the right shoe, your right foot in the left shoe. It's a yin-yang positive negative thing. And it'll make sure the itch does never come back. Does never. Where did I go to school?
That's homeschool.
I don't know. And then once you got your shoes on, you want to find one of your socks and you want to put it on your hand because those are puppets. Everybody find a puppet. Yeah, put it on your hand because it's SpongeBob. Yay! If you don't have a puppet of your own, find somebody else's.
Somebody share.
And here's an extra puppet. You can grab it. Go ahead. Yeah. Everybody got a puppet? Hold it up. Hold it up on your hand. Yeah, look, it's SpongeBob. Yeah. Yeah, that's why he's wet. All right, let's all sing SpongeBob together. He lives in a pineapple under the sea.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Conservative, yellow, and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
If notable nonsense is something you wish.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Let's flop on the deck and act like a fish.
SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants!
Yay! Give your puppet a big kiss. And now you want to hide your puppet someplace on you where a pickpocket won't steal it, okay? Just take it off your hand and hide it someplace where you're not going to lose it. Because there could be pickpockets here. We don't trust that guy back there with the catering. Yeah, he looks a little fishy to me. Yeah, a little porky, I don't know.
My little porky, that's what I was thinking.
And then once you got your $100 bill hidden,
No, your puppet.
your puppet, I'm
I
sorry.
haven't given it
And-
very much money yet, but
Yeah,
I have more.
and we'd like to give each of you a $100 bill. If you'd like a $100 bill, just raise your hand. Okay. Just we ask you to hide your $100 bill someplace on you where a pickpocket won't steal it, okay? Because there could be pickpockets here. We just don't know everybody that's here. If you didn't get one, raise your hand. We'll give you 100. There's a number of people passing them out. We don't know who got one and who didn't. One more time. If you didn't get 100, raise your hand. Apparently nobody on stage is LDS.
They're going to donate later.
That's it. Anyone else not get one? Just raise your hand if you didn't get one. Also, security here at this place says you should hide your money in different locations. That way, if they steal some of your money, they won't get all your money. Did anyone else not get one? Last chance. Yeah, I was talking to security. They said there's a problem with shoplifting in town. If you've ever shoplifted, raise your hand. We'll give you a $100 bill. If you still shoplift, raise your other hand. I'll give you another 100. If you have no intention of giving up shoplifting, raise your hand. We'll give you 100. If you've ever borrowed something and not returned it, raise your hand. We'll give you 100.
Hide your money.
And of course, if you had no intention of returning it when you borrowed it, raise your other hand. We'll give you another 100.
I need my jacket back.
If you intend to borrow things in the future and not return them, raise your hand. I'll give you 100. If you've ever brought something home from work and never returned it, raise your hand. I'll give you 100. It wasn't your job. It wasn't here. It was at another job. I certainly. Security says that there is a pickpocket out in the audience. They recognize this picture from the post office. They recommend everybody move their money in case they saw where you put it.
Yeah,
Everyone should
in different
move your
places.
money, but make sure it's spread out in different places on you where it's safe.
So that way they couldn't get all of your money. They got some of your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once you got your money hidden, you want to sit up and look real casual. Like you're hanging out on a yacht. Soaking up some rays.
chilling.
working on your tan, sipping on a big fruity beverage with a little umbrella. And somebody spiked it.
Oh,
If you're LDS, this is fun because you've never been this drunk before. You're drunker than a skunk. You're two sheets to the wind. You're completely inebriated.
never really.
Never.
Yeah, you're
You're
pissed.
pissed. You know what? If you're so drunk you can't even say your own name without stuttering. Go ahead, ask one of them their names.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Sir, what's your name?
Connor.
So long name.
What's your name?
My name
You know what? If we're drunk, they're gonna steal our money.
Oh no.
Yeah, we need to sit up and look mean. Everyone sit up and look real mean. You're one mean human being. You are gangsta.
Totally bummed.
You're bad.
Like a bear.
Yeah.
Show me your claws.
Vicious.
Like a vampire. Show me your teeth.
You're nasty. Like the Easter Bunny.
Oh,
Yeah, Easter Bunny's nasty. You know why? He has to lay eggs. Let's show him how nasty the Easter Bunny is. Everyone assume the egg laying position.
Yep. Get in it. Okay. You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. Ready? Push.
Push. Push. Push. Squeal like a bunny.
And shake it out.
Oh, good.
And push.
Push.
And shake it out. All right, people in the audience are laughing. That was just a small egg. Apparently, we're going to have to lay a medium-sized egg.
Okay. let's
Everyone,
do the medium-sized egg laying position. It's a little different. Okay, get in position. All right, ready, and push. Push. Squeal like a bunny. Oh, shake it out.
tweak it out. Tweak.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh,
All right, you can take your seats. Turns out that there were no pickpockets, and your money's safe.
good. Yep.
That's a good thing, because it just turned into ice cubes, and it's cold, really cold.
Cool, get it out, get it out,
Oh man,
get it
it's
out,
freezing.
get it out.
Oh, get it out of there.
Oh, it's cold.
Dude, it'll freeze your heebie-jeebies off.
Cool.
Depending on where you put it, it may do nothing for your manhood, gentlemen. Did you get it out of there? All of it?
All of it? It's all gone?
Can't tell the cold spots and the wet spots.
Oh,
Any more?
okay.
Wow, that feels good. All right. I think it's back to room temperature. Go ahead and open your eyes. Take as many as you want. Help yourself.
Yep. Open your eyes. Grab as many $100 bills as you want. Yep, help yourself.
Then
It's like
right in your
trick or treat.
pocket. Just put them deep in one of your pockets where they're safe. Or
Yep.
your boots.
Hold on
That's
to
a
them for
good idea.
later. It's your Christmas bonus.
Straighten out your hair. Your hat. Your hood.
Oh,
What do
good.
we call it? A wrap. Jewish, it's a schmackes. It means red. Anyway, I
Okay,
know
good.
4 words in Jewish.
Wow, I learned a new word today.
Oops.
I learned
And
Pakistan.
your socks. If you have extra socks on there,
Uh-oh.
find those. Put those in your pocket too. You don't want to lose those. Yeah. So we got good news and we got bad news. Oh, tell you what, before we do that, I think Tickle Me wants to go.
Ooh, my favorite.
This is definitely a Tickle Me crowd. Go for
You
it.
guys all know this person. Everybody's eyes on me. Everybody recognize this person? Elmo. What's he famous for? He's ticklish. Yep. And guess what? All of you on stage, you're all Elmo now. Mhm. That's right. Oh, he's The tickle his belly.
Tickle his feet. Yeah.
Armpits.
Okay, no.
If I tickle his knee, he kicks me. Oh, belly.
Under the chin. Under the chin.
Oh, yeah. Under his chin. Top of his head. Ooh, let's see. Oh, the other armpit.
Hey, you know what? If they're Elmo, I bet you they sound just like Elmo.
Oh,
Have
yes.
one of them Elmo, and they will sound just like Elmo when
Yes.
they say hello.
That's right.
Or say whatever they want.
Oh, yes. They can introduce themselves. All right, Elmo, tell me. My name's Sam. Very good. You want to pass that to your neighbor? Tell me a story, Elmo. It's a kissing Elmo.
It's a kissing Elmo.
In your best
That's what
Elmo
it's here.
voice.
What did you say?
That's Elmo voice.
Elmo loves you.
Oh, that's cute. You want to pass him down to your friend?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Elmo, tell me a story.
Elmo loves giving kisses.
Yes, he does.
Elmo's a little weird.
Elmo really likes him.
I want to be your friend.
Oh, you could be my friend.
You gotta share Elmo.
Mm-hmm.
Can you share
Remember,
Elmo?
Elmo shares with his friends. Hi, Elmo.
I'm Elmo.
Hi, Elmo.
Hi,
What's your name?
Elmo.
Good job. Hi, Elmo.
Elmo, nice.
Elmo is nice. Elmo's very nice. And guess what? You get to tickle all the Elmos.
Take
You the
Elmo.
Elmo.
Take Elmo, and you get to tickle
Get
him.
to tickle them.
Tickle, tickle! Tickle his belly! Under the chin! Under the arms! Tickle his feet! Give him a wedgie!
No.
Oh, no, don't do that. I'm sorry.
Can I have Elmo back? Thank you. All right, everybody, all my Elmos, look up here, touch your nose, and sleep.
Well, we got good news and we got bad news. There were no pickpockets here at the party. That's the good news. And your $100 bills are all back to room temperature. And you get to keep all those, too.
Mm-hmm. It's your Christmas
But
bonus.
the bad news is that the boogeyman came to your party. You remember the boogeyman? He used to live under your bed when you were a little kid?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe in the closet?
Yeah.
Turns out he worked for Monsters, Inc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was a
His
friend of
job-
Sully's.
Yeah, he was a friend of Sully's, and his job was to stay there and protect you while you were sleeping, and make sure nothing bad happened while your parents were sleeping. And he's back. He's back because he heard you were having sinful thoughts. Naughty, naughty thoughts. In fact, your thoughts were so naughty that your arms are beginning to float right now. Like they're filled with
Lifting,
helium.
rising.
And the more naughty they were, the higher they rise.
Lifting, rising, floating.
One innocent. and the boogeyman, he wants to teach you a lesson so you don't have these sinful thoughts anymore. So he took your spirit. He put it inside of a bag of microwave popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
And you're beginning to pop right now. Pop, 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 pop. You're no longer popcorn. Now you're a washing machine. Wash, 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 wash.
She's a front loader. Watch.
Wash. Spin cycle. Wash, 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 wash. And now you're a pneumatic drill breaking up concrete. Now you're a goldfish.
Swimming around in the ball. Swimming, swimming, goldfish have the memory of about 2 seconds. Look, there's a castle. Look, there's a castle. Oh, it's feeding time. Here comes the food. Here comes the food. That's right.
Up to the top of the bowl.
Up to the top of the bowl. Swim, swim, swim. Make sure you get your chair.
And now you're an old antique typewriter and someone's typing on you. Type, type,
Type, type,
type.
type. Type, 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 type. Bing, zip. Type, 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 type. Type, 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 type. Bing, zip. Type, 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 type. Type, 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 type. Bing, zip. Type, 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 type.
And it tickles.
Type, 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 type.
And now you're a Mexican jumping bean. Andre, Andre. And now you're a can-can dancer. Everybody join arms. Join arms.
Eyes
Lock
open when you're
elbows.
standing.
Lock elbows. Stand up.
Eyes open.
And can-can. Pass out the choo-choos.
Get ready for the
And now
ballet.
you are a prima ballerina.
Eyes open when you're standing.
Down slips and does. Graceful like a butterfly.
Oh, eyes open when you're standing. Beautiful.
Leap, Lipton, leap. Be aware that there's a big step in the stage. You don't want to trip over it.
Bend at the knees. Plie. Beautiful, beautiful.
And leap. Now you're a belly dancer.
The more you applaud, the more they'll do for you.
Walk like an Egyptian. And now you're an air guitar player competing in your company talent showdown. Are you ready? Rock out.
Tell me how to live my life. You tell me if it's black or
Show that special move you've been saving for the big finale. And now you're a teapot.
Here is my handle, here is my sock.
When I get all steamed up,
I just shout,
Ready? Tip!
be over and pour me out.
I go there.
Are they special? Let them know they're special. Turn your handle into a spout.
Spout,
And tip!
be over and pour me out.
And now you're Hawaiian hula dancers. Everybody hula.
Everybody hula, show them the ocean waves.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Show them the sunrise.
Yes. Show them the sunset.
My favorite, show them the full moon.
No, 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 no. No, no, no.
Right. Show them your coconuts.
No, 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 no.
Oh, no, maybe not. And now you're surfing USA. Oh, yeah. You are looking good. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, yeah, baby. You just want to crawl. You are in the ultimate tube, and you are riding that wave, and the people out on the shore, they see you, and they're going crazy for you. Make some noise out there for them. Yeah, as you ride that wave right up onto the shore, give them all a big hang 10 sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. And now you're a cuckoo clock. And you want to be the loudest cuckoo clock in the sky.
Because the loudest cuckoo clock makes the biggest house.
I can't hear you. Your neighbor's louder. Is that all you got? Okay, it's confirmed. You're cuckoo. And now you're just a baby.
Little bitty baby.
Just a toddler. You don't know a lot about the world. You don't know why you're not happy.
No.
You don't know if you're hungry, or you're tired, or you just want attention, because you're spoiled. But you don't think you're spoiled, because all babies seem to smell this way.
Yep.
You happen to smell this way because you got a full load in your diaper.
Oh.
Oh my lord, you've got the mother load in your diaper. Oh, but somebody changed you. They did.
Yes.
They changed you into a frog.
Find a lily pad.
You're a bullfrog. And you want to see how high you can jump, not how
Not
far,
how
just
far.
how high.
Good.
And now find a lily pad where you can sit and eat flies all day long.
Yeah. Get your flag.
Oh, that little one, they're tasty. Get that little one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you get the big one, you don't have to go to Smith's for a week.
Yep.
And you know why there's so many flies here? Because you are a milk cow. And you're a milk cow.
Behind the barn, Betsy.
Bring the herd home. Yeah. I'm sorry, you're not a cow. You're milking a cow. You're milking a cow. And you're at the county fair and they're having a cow milking contest. Ready, go.
Whoever gets the most milk wins.
And not too fast, gentlemen. You can go blind.
Okay. Takes a while.
And now you're the MGM lion.
Yes.
You're posing for the camera. Show them a happy lion. Happy lion.
Show them a happy lion, please.
Happy lion. Yay. Show them an angry looking lion. Oh, now you're in the circus. You're walking across the high wire. You're hundreds of feet in the air. Thousands of spectators are down below.
Look at him.
It's Cirque du Soleil, and you are the new star, and they're all pointing at you. And they're laughing at you because you're naked. Ladies, you are Fergie impersonators. Gentlemen, you are bodybuilders. Strike a pose, gentlemen.
Woo! Yeah. Shut back.
Show them the pose you did for the cover of Muscle magazine.
Yeah.
Show them the back pose you did for Flex and Fitness, gentlemen. Ladies, show them the cover pose you did for Vogue. Put your hands together for the ladies as they all find any chair up here on stage. We're going to keep these gentlemen up here for one more moment because they are also fashion models. And they
Ladies,
would
have
like
a
to-
seat.
Ladies, have a seat. Gentlemen, you are fashion models. Show them your moves.
Work it. That's right. Stay on the stage, eyes open at all times. Yeah, show them some love. Oh yeah. Ooh, good girl.
hands together for these gentlemen as they find their seats. Everybody reach out, touch your nose one more time. Hey, in a moment we're going to wake you up. You're not going to remember one single thing that happened up here on stage today. Not one single thing will you remember from this moment past. But everything we share with you from this moment forward, we will remain
with you.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm breaking a teeth for a friend. Will remain with you for the rest of the evening. Everything we share with you from this moment forward, you will remember deeply implanted in your subconscious mind. The first thing we'd like to share with you is that no matter what anyone tells you after you've gone back to your seat, you will have no desire to hit the hypnotist.
He's big.
There you go. I'm with you. In a moment you'll wake up, you'll be filled with lots of vim, lots of vigor, lots of energy. In fact, for the rest of the night, you're going to feel fantastic. You're going to feel absolutely awesome for the rest of the night. Until you go home and your head hits your pillow.
Mm-hmm.
When your head hits your pillow, then and only then will you fall deep sound asleep. You'll have one of the most restful, peaceful sleeps you've ever experienced. If, for any reason, during the night you need to get up, you can get up. You will address that need to the best of your ability, but when appropriate, if appropriate. You'll again be able to go back to sleep once again when your head hits the pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow morning when you wake up, you're going to feel absolutely fantastic. You're going to feel absolutely great. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, you're going to have one major priority on your mind. You're going to want to email your county fair. The county fair that you remember from your childhood, or it could be your local county fair, or it could be the Utah State Fair. One fair, you choose it, you're going to email them and say to them, hey, those two hypnotists, Misty and the Sandman, they're really good. You should have them at our fair. This is called marketing.
You can do it too.
Yeah, feel free. Let's see. If you're married, raise your hand. If you're married, raise your hand. Excellent. If your spouse is here with you tonight, raise your hand. Excellent. Who's he with? Back there in the cheap seats. Great. How long you married, hon? How long?
4 years and
4 years plus. Excellent. And do you have children at home? Is there any place they can stay tonight? Well, let me explain. He has more energy than he's had in a long time.
Hide the pillow.
So his head hits the pillow. Okay, so you've got a choice now. You go home, you hide the pillows. You have
Or
a
you hit him in the face with it.
natural resource on your hands. It'll add 4.5 more years to your marriage at least. And I think those two are together.
Those two are
right?
together.
We better not go there.
He said he's married.
That could be crazy. Who's he with?
Or involved.
Yeah, you understand the rules, right, man? Yeah, he's showing us your ring. That's nice. We believe you. I have your right trust. Let's see. If you're living in sin, raise your hand. Love Utah. Let's see. Right. Young lady, I'm touching. Young lady, I'm touching. After you've gone back to your seat. After you've gone back to your seat. When I say Muppets, you are Miss Piggy. You're going to stand up and start yelling for Kermit. Kermit! Kermit! You can't hear with Kermit. You can't find him. Kermit! You'll continue yelling as loud as you can until you find him. Sure.
Young man, I'm touching. Young man, I'm touching. You are Kermit the Frog. The third time Miss Piggy says your name, you stand up and you say, here I am, you fabulous porker, and give her a big hug. You're so glad she found you. The third time she says your name, you stand up, yell, here I am, you fabulous porker, and give her a big hug. You're so glad that she found you.
Gentlemen, I'm touching. Every time I say my name, Alan Sands, every time I say my name, you're going to stand up, slap your bottom, and yell, who's your daddy? Young lady, I'm touching. Every time he slaps his bottom and yells, who's your daddy? You're going to slap his bottom and yell, I'm your daddy, fool. And that'll add 4.5 years to their marriage. Oh, young lady, I'm touching. Young lady, I'm touching. Every time Misty says Utah, you're going to stand up and start yelling, I own this building, free hot dogs and beer on me. That's right. Every time Misty says Utah, you're going to stand up and start yelling, I own this building, free hot dogs and beer on me. Oh, no. Let's see. The one on the end. Yeah. We'll go slow mo. Young lady, Misty's touching. Sleep. When you hear that slow motion music, you're going to stand up and you run back on stage as slow as you can go.
Like you're in the slow motion Olympics.
Using your very best Olympic form. As slow as you can go when you hear that slow motion music. You'll run back up here on stage. 2 people I'm touching. Young man I'm touching. Yeah, right? Gentleman I'm touching. 2 gentlemen I'm touching. When I say the word passion, you're going to find your significant other, your wife, that special woman in your life. You're going to look at her and suddenly, like music, the endorphins from the very top of your head right down to your toes, they're going to go absolutely nuts. You're going to lean over and give them the most passionate kiss they have ever experienced in their entire life.
That's right.
You will leave absolutely no doubt in their mind that they are all the woman you need, you're all the man they could ever handle. Every time I or that lady says the word passion. Anytime you say it too, hon. Hide the pillow, chant. Once! Did we forget anybody?
No, we're good.
1, slowly awakening.
Coming up now.
Go for it.
2, feeling refreshed, revitalized, full of energy, full of that vim vigor. 3, your eyes feel as if they've just been bathed in beautiful, crystal clear mountain spring. 4, taking in a deep breath, sitting up now. That's right. Your mind and body also feels as if they've just been bathed in that same beautiful, crystal clear mountain spring. And on the next count, just open your eyes, feeling wonderful. And 5, just open your eyes, feeling wonderful.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes this show works and sometimes it doesn't. You'll notice that everybody's still up here. We're going to try and start the show again, but I'm always curious. How long do you think you've been up here so far?
30 minutes?
30 minutes. What do you say, hon? How long have you been up here?
When did I get the studio one?
We'll come back to that. How long have you been up here?
10 minutes?
10 minutes. 30, 10, and a 2-2. What do you say?
12.
12. It's like the price is right. I like that. And what do you say?
I don't know, like 30 seconds?
30 seconds. What do you say, hon?
I would say like between 5 and 10 minutes.
5 and 10 minutes, okay. And
5 and 10 minutes.
between 5 and 10 minutes. What do you say, hon? 5 minutes. She's on for 5.
Interesting, right?
Okay, so the reason we ask that is, it's the reason why we use time tunnels and we use watches as our icons in hypnosis, is this very unusual time element. And it's not a rule, everyone is different. Some of them think 30 minutes, some of them think... You guys have been up here for close to an hour, actually, in total. Go ahead and find your shoes and socks. If you can't find your own sock, ask one of your neighbors for one.
Yep,
Because
they might have it in their pockets.
Work, I see your office every day.
Let's give them another round of applause as they straighten out their shoes.
So, you guys, when they go back to their seats, don't talk to them for a second, because we're going to finish up.
If you're talking to them as they sit down, once you
They're
have
not
your
going to
shoes
pay
and socks
attention to
on,
me.
you can have a seat out in the audience.
Yeah, once you got your shoes and
Please don't
socks
talk
sorted.
to them. If they talk to you, just acknowledge their presence, but kind of make them shut up.
Let it go.
Yeah, you can sneak away once you got your shoes on. We're going to start the show in a few minutes. We're up here for 5, 10 minutes.
So you have the right socks and shoes?
Anyway, are there any Muppet fans in the
Oh,
audience?
Muppet fans? Any Muppet fans?
Hermie! Hermie, where are you?
I'm here, you fabulous.
Wide awake, you two. Give them some noise. Come on, show them some love.
You know, I think this is actually my first show in Utah.
I own this building! A free beer and hot dogs for everybody!
I love how generous people are in Utah.
I know, Utah's great.
Utah? You don't want to do it again. Utah.
Come back to
Utah.
Free hot dogs and beer for everybody. Because I own the building. Yay!
Oh, wide awake, gorgeous. Wide awake.
This is my wife.
Okay, we'll figure that one out later. It's okay. What else? Oh, by the
He's
way,
the Sandman.
that's right. If you want to find me on the internet, just look for alansands.com.
Who's your daddy?
I'm your daddy, you fool!
And if you want to find me on Facebook, I still use Facebook a lot. You just go to facebook.com/AlanSands1. And, or on Vimeo and YouTube. It's youtube.com/AlanSands.
Who's your daddy?
I'm your daddy, you fool!
And Vimeo, likewise, vimeo.com/AlanSands. That's where you'll find me.
Who's your daddy?
I'm your daddy, you fool!
I don't get on Twitter very often, but my Twitter address is twitter.com/AlanSands. And
Who's your daddy?
I'm your daddy, you fool!
I just want to keep on doing this.
Please don't, whatever it is.
I was just mentioning my name.
Oh no, I don't like it.
You don't like my name, Alan Sands?
Who's your daddy?
I'm your daddy, you fool! Stop it! I'll throw a cookie.
She'll throw a cookie at me, she said.
I told you sometimes they wanted to get.
How long have you been married?
Since August.
Since what?
Aw.
Congratulations. That's great. It's what? 6 months? 5 months? Yeah. It's longer than one of my marriages. That's good.
That's true.
Go us.
What's that?
4 months.
4 months. 4 months. That's 2 months of your life, right? Never mind. Just. Did I mention my name is Alan Sands?
Who's your daddy?
I'm your daddy, you fool!
Well, you know, when you've been doing hypnosis as long as we have, it helps if you have.
It is very important. Watch the expression on her face when we say, wide awake. Give her a round of applause. It's like a magic string. It just kind of pulls them back on stage. No, she's hiding behind the pole's going with her. Did I mention my name is Alan Sands?
Who's your daddy?
I'm your daddy, you fool!
And I'm real passionate about what I do. So is Misty. Passionate about what I do for a living. We all hope you're passionate about what you do for a living as well. And when you want it to stop, just touch their forehead.
Now try and make sure it works. Say it yourself.
You get to say it yourself. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alan Sands. I'm
Who's your daddy?
I'm your daddy, you fool!
Wide awake, you two. Go on.
And I'm Misty Knight.
You guys have been sensational. Thank you for being a wonderful audience. Good night, everybody.